Beware a submissive black man, black man, black man. Beware a submissive black man. Dun, 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 dun. Becky leaves him by her hinds. Well. I said before, a lot of you, I said it. I have seen it. You look up, oh, black women know they place. They know they place. They always want to run something. Ladies, no matter what you do, the dust buckets are always going to have a complaint for us. Always. What you bringing to the table? What's Becky bringing? Just when you thought, I told you before, I've seen personally with some of these money Negroes, I kid you not, I was talking about black women. I have seen it where Becky, she can come from the farm. Now she's dripping with Chanel bags. Come from the backwoods of the barn. Do you hear me? Look up, come to town. Got one of them around. She doing all the talking in the real estate deal. And you're like, does this Negro speak? No, he just throw up the checkbook. Can you open up your mouth? Just sitting there quiet. And when you're a black woman, sometimes I think they feel ashamed. Because, you're looking at them, they kind of can feel like, you're not saying anything, but you're looking like, does this Negro talk? And I've seen them look down. Don't look down. No, don't look down. Be you, boo. Becky is running the show. I told you before when I first started the YouTube channel. And I said, you think he's in charge? He's not. All I got to do is find one Negro with a bunch of zeros behind his name to fix his end. Becky will take care of her clan, meaning her family. Becky is listening to her father. They're talking behind the Negro's back. The daddy running the show, he tells Becky, she acts accordingly in a lot of these situations. I kid you not. He may be big on that field like a big buxom Bucky. Child. He not running the show. He's the money maker. Okay? So check it out. Former NFL star Ricky Williams explains why he changed his name. Oh. Fair use, Austin, Texas, KXA, and former first-round NFL draft pick Ricky Williams isn't Ricky Williams anymore. No, the 1998 Heisman Trophy winner for the Texas Longhorns decided to legally change his name to Eric Myron. He explained the change during an interview on the Dan Le Batard show with Stugotz, saying that he did it about a year and a half ago after he got married to his wife, Linnea Myron. That's Linnea. So this Negro has gone from Ricky Williams to Ricky Myron. He changed his name after he got married to his wife. I never heard anything like this here. Technically, his first name has always been Eric, but he always went by Ricky. Eric is the first name on his birth certificate. He talked about the change to match his wife's last name after the show host saw the name displayed on the Zoom call they were talking on. I'm like, well, who is this? I thought it was Eric Williams. No, it's Eric Myron. It was quick and easy, and it felt really meaningful, he said. In every relationship, you want to have some kind of balance. But in the traditional role, it becomes difficult when the male makes all the money. Wait a minute. What Becky bringing to the table? Besides maybe juxtaposition to whiteness. What else is she bringing to the table? Black women need to bring something to the table now. He said he was led to take his wife's last name because of what he learned while creating an astrological relationship smartphone app. He took an astrology class with Linnea and said relationship imbalances showed up in the charts. Really? And a relationship and you think a last name change is going to fix that imbalance? You think a last name change is going to fix that imbalance in a relationship? It's not gonna fix it. Okay. I doubt it. That doesn't make any sense to me. I learned so much about our dynamic, he said. My wife is an attorney. Did you pay for it? I don't know. So she can handle herself, but I'm the famous one. But she needs to go ahead and bring some money, and she's a lawyer, right? I mean, why can't she work? You know? She's been used to being the hot shot around her friends. But she comes around me and people forget she exists. I started thinking of ways to create more balance in our relationship. And one of the things that popped into my head was taking her last name. If he's taking her last name, who do you think runs a checkbook? Who do you think runs that house? Just like that commercial. Looking for the money for the house to refinance. He's sitting up there brushing his teeth. Hiding like a little woman. Then she going all through the house. Lord have mercy. She going through the air ducts and everything. Now they're in the kitchen. He's sitting down in his feminine role. Screaming. The black man. She doing all the work, looking for the money in the house. What are you doing? Negro, you didn't know she looking for money in the house? No, because that's a decision that she's made. He's docile. She looking for the money in the house. He brushing his teeth. She's still looking, going all through the house, climbing, going through the air ducts, you name it. He's sitting down watching, eating his dinner, eating his meal. Ask, what is she doing? She looking for money in the house. Why? How come you didn't know? He doesn't run the show. This right here, and don't. So I guess some more adults might decide to go ahead and do the same thing. This part, I'm sorry, I had to kind of laugh. He said, back to the reading. He said, watching episodes of the TV show Bewitched, which aired from 64 to 72, and I've seen the show, I used to really like it, helped him identify imbalances as well by providing examples of how the characters Samantha and Darren interacted. Whoa! No offense, I had to laugh. I just can't imagine a big old black man sitting up there watching Bewitched, watching Aunt Clara. Listen, he said, watching episodes of the show Bewitched, which aired from 64 to 72, helped him identify imbalances as well by providing examples of how the characters Samantha and Darren interacted. Okay, Negro, those are two white people. You're a black man. So, is that the example of the relationship? I'm just saying. While LeBatard asked if Linnea was moved by the gesture, Eric replied, yeah, it's a win for both of us. I think it's cool. Of course, he's in control. He also mentioned that he's not totally sure who his dad's father is, which is where the last name Williams came into his family. He letting y'all know he ditching the name. Y'all can have y'all name. He going with Becky. And here's the money. And I've heard about that. A lot of times they do that. They don't want the black family around. And to keep them sometime from coming around, they'll go see black mama. Go see black mama. They don't want you coming over here. You might mess it up. And you talking with Becky. No. Wow. You trying to relate so you've based an imbalance, determined an imbalance based on the Bewitched show, Samantha and Darren, totally different people. Wow. Look into whiteness. It's like one of those family secrets, he said. Williams was my grandmother's husband's name, and he wasn't my dad's father. So Williams isn't really my last name. Well, hell, Marvin's not either. I find more meaning in this last name than Williams. So how do you determine that? You find more meaning in your wife's dad, the white man's last name, than your last name. Ergo, in my opinion, you find more meaning in white skin than you do black skin. That's how I see it. And we can agree to disagree. You find more meaning. I'm kind of wondering, maybe you find more meaning because that name is attached to whiteness. Wow. Myron also sells cannabis under the Ricky Williams name and brand. And when asked if he thought that would hurt his brand, Myron countered by saying he thinks it makes the brand more interesting. If I talk to my business partners, quote, they probably say yes. But for me, I'd say the opposite. To me, this makes the story of Ricky Williams more interesting. While he was Ricky Williams, he was the first player ever to win the Doak Walker Award, given the college football's most outstanding running back twice. And he left college in 21 NCAA records and 46 Texas program records. He played 11 seasons in the NFL with the New Orleans Saints, Miami Dolphins, and Baltimore Ravens. While suspended for a year for violating the NFL's drug use policy for the fourth time, Williams played a season with the Toronto Argonauts in the Canadian Football League. I find more meaning in this last name than Williams. What did I tell you? They have a what? They have a playbook. I done told you, go look at the video. I told you. Got it on lock. He finds more meaning in her name than his name. A name that carries down her lineage. Sir, I think you just find more meaning in whiteness. That's what I think. I think he finds more meaning in whiteness. Told you before. You don't hear me though. I told you when they get Becky run the show. So what makes you think if he, let's say they want to do a school or something, what do you think would happen? A black school. Becky has a final say. First of all, he's going to say no. He'd be too scared to ask her. This is crazy. Who do you think is going to control the well? I'm not talking about when he dies. Who's going to go to his wife? No, sweetie, I got news for you. Who's controlling it now? But black women, either you're too strong or you're too weak. But it's mighty funny. Becky not too strong. He has, for an imbalance, he's taken on his wife's name. And he finds more meaning in her name than his name. Based on what? I think, and you all let me know. Just again, we all have a different opinion. I think he finds more meaning in the color of skin. And I think he thinks hers is better than his. Wow. Talk about a conquered man. Beware the angry black man, black man, black man. Beware of submissive black man. Becky leads him by her hands. I'm out.